It was a bright Tuesday evening when Harold decided it was finally time to impress Linda. After 3 wonderful dates, mini golf, the art museum, and accidentally adopting a goldfish together, Harold figured cooking her dinner at his place would be the perfect romantic gesture. The problem was simple: Harold had never cooked anything more complicated than microwave popcorn. And even that was a total mess. Undeterred, Harold Googled romantic, easy dinner ideas for beginners who don't want to burn down the house. The first result was simple spaghetti for 2. Even a caveman can do it. Perfect, Harold thought. I'm at least one evolutionary step above a caveman. The recipe started with boiling water. Easy enough. Harold filled the pot, placed it on the stove, and waited. After 10 minutes of staring at still water and tapping the counter, he realized something was off. The stove was not turned on. Feeling mildly betrayed by technology, he turned the dial. The water finally began to boil aggressively, like it was personally offended at being ignored for so long. Next was the sauce. The recipe said, add 1 clove of garlic, minced. Harold, not wanting to seem stingy with flavor, stared at the entire garlic bulb in his hand. 1 clove. That sounds weak. So, he peeled and minced the entire bulb. 12 cloves. Boldness is attractive, he reassured himself. The smell hit him like a freight train. His eyes watered, his sinuses cleared, and somewhere in a 5-mile radius, a vampire cried out in horror. This is where things got innovative. Harold opened the box of dry spaghetti. The long sticks refused to fit in the pot. Instead of waiting for them to soften, he simply broke them into little pieces until they resembled short, stubby twigs. Efficient, he thought proudly. Who needs all those messy long noodles anyway? The smoke alarm soloed. As the sauce bubbled, garlic fumes filled the air. A forgotten bit of sauce splattered onto the burner. A faint sizzle was followed by smoke. The smoke alarm kicked in like a backup singer, loud, off-key, and relentless. Harold frantically waved a dish towel under the alarm, jumping and swatting at it like he was fighting invisible bees. At that exact moment, Linda arrived. She stepped through the door and into a garlic-scented sauna, blinking against the fog and listening to the smoke alarm's high-pitched serenade. Surprise! Harold beamed, still fanning the alarm. In his other hand was a plate of something that looked suspiciously like spaghetti cereal floating in red garlic soup. Linda blinked, then blinked again. There was a long pause, and then she burst into uncontrollable laughter. Harold looked sheepish, but joined in. Well, Linda managed between giggles. If your goal was to make dinner unforgettable, mission accomplished. They shut off the smoke alarm, ordered pizza, and spent the rest of the evening laughing on the couch, sharing stories of kitchen disasters. The goldfish even got a name that night: Spaghetti. And as for Harold and Linda, they still laugh about the great spaghetti incident every anniversary. Sometimes, disaster makes the best memory.